Diabetes is something I've seen up close in my own family, so this topic is personal for me. I'm not here to give a dramatic speech, just to share what I've learned, what I've lived, and some simple steps that can make a real difference in preventing it. So, type 2 diabetes is more common than many people even realize, especially in black and brown communities. A lot of the factors that raise our risk aren't about bad choices. They're about stress, long work hours, access to affordable, healthy food, and the reality of trying to juggle life. I know this firsthand because I watched my mom go through it. So, more than 1 in 3 Americans have prediabetes, and most don't even know it. In fact, over 80% are unaware of their condition, and without any intervention, many will progress to type 2 diabetes. More than 1 in 10 American adults already have diabetes, and 20% of those have not yet been diagnosed. So these numbers are not just statistics. For many families, including mine, they're reality. My mom was first diagnosed with diabetes in her 40s. She was a single parent raising 3 daughters, working 2 and sometimes 3 jobs at a time. Her life was very stressful, nonstop, and she didn't have the chance to put herself first. She did try to be active, she tried to change her diet, but when you have that much on your plate, it's hard to make your health a priority. So over time, the stress piled up, and I could see her getting tired and just of trying. So she did end up slipping back into old eating habits, and eventually her blood sugar got out of control. A few years later, she started having pain in her leg. That pain turned out to be serious, and she ended up needing an amputation in her early 50s. Losing her leg changed everything. She went from being active and always on the go to having to relearn how to move and live as an amputee. She had rehabilitation, but she never fully adjusted, and her depression just worsened. She stopped following her doctor's advice and started eating much more sugar than she should have been. And her body just couldn't keep up anymore. And so eventually she did go into cardiac arrest and she passed away. So I share this not for sympathy, but because it shows how real the consequences can be and how important prevention truly is. So there are a few ways to reduce your diabetes risk. The first is getting screened and talking to your doctor. So there are some people who are at a higher risk of diabetes. People with excess weight, a family history of diabetes, women who have had gestational diabetes, and anyone with pre-diabetes. So early screening can catch problems before they become serious. So next, you want to adjust your diet, especially added sugar. The average American consumes more than 17 teaspoons of added sugar a day, nearly double what we should be eating. So, the American Heart Association does have some recommendations. For men, you should be at 9 teaspoons, women at 6, children and teens at 6, and children under the age of 2 should have no added sugar at all. So, reduce your risk, you want to eat more whole foods and plants, limit added sugars, increase fiber intake, eat smaller portions, and these changes can help to stabilize your blood sugar and improve long term health. Next, you want to move your body daily. Exercise is going to help you. It will help you lose weight. It will help to lower blood sugar. It will improve insulin sensitivity and strengthen your heart. So, even burning about 2,000 calories per week can significantly improve your insulin sensitivity, according to blackdoctors.org. You don't need a gym membership. You can take walks after meals. You just want to stand more often. Move at least 5 minutes every hour and aim to burn around 400 calories a day through activity and small movements. This will all add up. You want to make sure that you're managing your stress because stress does play a major role in diabetes risk. So, meditation, yoga, prayer, journaling, therapy, or even a few quiet minutes alone can help lower stress levels and keep hormones balanced. Next, you want to maintain a healthy weight. Visceral fat, which is the fat around your organs, increases your diabetes risk. So, losing 5 to 7% of body weight can greatly lower the chances of developing type 2 diabetes. So, diabetes is preventable for many people, but prevention takes awareness, support, and consistency. No one can do everything perfectly. Life is stressful, work is demanding, and families need us. But even small steps can protect your health long term. My mom's story motivates me to talk about diabetes openly. If sharing what I lived through helps even one person make a small change or get someone to schedule a screening, then it's worth it.